How has the latest war impacted my trading account? At the start of this year, I expected 2025 to be quite a difficult trading year. In particular, we knew that Donald Trump was going to bring in tariffs. We knew that UK was going to be hit with taxes for individuals and for companies, and we knew that was going to impact on the UK trading. And I expected this year in particular to be quite turbulent. And so far, that's exactly what's happened. Trading has been very difficult. If you're new to my channel, thank you very much for clicking and welcome. And I set out 2 years ago to invest £200 in the UK stock market and buy shares up to the value of £50. And when they went £2 positive, I would sell them. That's been going reasonably well, and I'm about 60% up on my account in those 2 years, so I'm very happy with that. And my ultimate aim is to double my money, so I've got quite a long way to go. But things are going well, and I often imagine if I went for 2,000 or 20,000, would I still be making a 60% profit? I'm maybe not that much, but I'm hopeful that I would have made quite a big profit even so. So yeah, if you followed what I'm doing, I think you'd get a very similar results. But this year in particular, as I said, has been really difficult. We had hoped that by now the war in Ukraine and Russia might have been over because Donald Trump said he was going to fix it within day one. We had hoped too that the problems that are going on in Israel and the Gaza Strip would be fixed because, once again, Donald Trump said he would get them fixed. What we didn't expect was that Israel and Iran were going to go into a war, and despite the international world not buying oil off Iran, there's still a lot of oil that gets out to us apparently, and that has a big impact on the price of fuel, which is going to push up the cost of inflation, and it's going to obviously have a negative impact on our trading and our shares and what's happening on the stock market. So all in all, this year in particular has been quite turbulent. But let's have a look at how I'm doing for my trading. I'll jump on my computer and have a look, and you can see directly what I've been doing in my account and where it stands right now. Here I am on my Trading212 account, and this is as my account stands today, what's been happening with my shares. As you might be able to tell, I have bought 2 new companies since my last video. I bought Keller Group and Man Group. But generally, things are quite lackluster today. Rio Tinto is down, slightly down. Taylor Wimpey is down by 0.5%. PHP is down by about 1/3 of 1%. Keller Group, which is one of the new ones I bought, is pretty much level. And I'm up by 1% on Man Group. Just have a look at the numbers on these shares so you can have a look. So I'll start at the bottom. Rio Tinto, as you can see, is minus £26. That is a big problem for me, and that minus £26 is quite a hit. I think anybody who owns Rio Tinto shares will have seen that sort of numbers, those sort of percentages. That's a direct result of the tariffs and the war. Obviously, the mining work is affected by the tariffs and affected by the war. So that I'm just going to sit and hold. I've had some nice dividends already. Dividends are coming up in August again. So I'm not too distressed by that, but it's obviously that's something I'm expecting to go up. As soon as all these tariffs are finalised, I expect Rio Tinto to come back, hopefully back in profit. Taylor Wimpey is down by £1.11, currently 1.5%. Taylor Wimpey has been up and down, up and down. The UK government have told us they're going to build 1.5 million homes in the term that they're in government in the 5 years. So they've got 4 years now. They're currently behind the previous government, which is a bit sad. But last week they announced some big money to go into affordable homes, social housing. So I'm expecting Taylor Wimpey did get a boost from that, and it went up, but now it's come back down. I think the house prices are subdued. House sales are subdued at the moment, but they will come good. So I'm going to keep an eye on Taylor Wimpey. At least it's only £1 now and not the 8, 9, 10 it was a few months ago. Keller Group is one I've just bought, so I'm down by £1 on that already. Primary Health Properties is only 23p down. If you followed my channel, you would see that Primary Health Properties has been anywhere between £0 and £6 down. There's speculation that they're looking to buy another company, And when they buy that company, they will undoubtedly, well, at the moment, it looks like it's pushing the value up. So I'm expecting in the next few weeks and months that Primary Properties will gain money. They've been a really good dividend share for me. And I'm effectively making 12 pence per month. So 140, £50 a year, which I'm really happy with that. I've only got £24 worth of shares, so I think I'm doing quite well. And Man Group is another one I bought. So I decided that I had £50, £60 available to spend. So I decided to look for a couple of companies. One is Man Group and the other is Keller. And I bought the two of them. Let's have a look at that, and I'll show you what has done. So, in the meantime, since my last video, as you can see, in the last month, I did buy Schroder, and then I sold Schroder when it gained £2. So I did quite well with that. So there's one positive thing in my account. So Keller Group, I bought 2 shares, spent about £30. Man Group, I bought 15 shares and spent about £25. Now, Keller Group is a building type company. Although they don't build houses, they do infrastructure building. And I know it was a gamble. I know it's a gamble, but I thought I would buy Keller Group anyway, because on a whim. And Man Group are an investment company, and I thought they both sort of fitted. Although Keller Group was probably a bigger gamble than the two, and they've proved that Keller Group's obviously lost me money already. But I'll keep an eye on that. Overall, my account now sits at £329.69. Let's look up here. So it's a 64% return, although this is the max chart, and it obviously tells you I've had a really nice steady incline. Liberation Day was there, and then it's built since Liberation Day, but since the beginning of June, all these challenges around the world, and the UK has been quite challenged with its economy, inflation, it's gone down a bit. If I have a look at I think a 3-month chart will give you a good idea. That's Liberation Day there. Since Liberation Day came and went, I had a really nice steady rise, £345 I had in my account. So it's like over 70% gain. But since then it's dropped off. It got right down to here. And now it's pretty much at a low ebb for this time. Yeah, that's where I am. I hope you've enjoyed this little look at my account. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope this... Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope this video has been interesting to you and seeing how these wars and... Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope this video has been interesting to you, seeing how the war and the tariffs had an impact on my account, and maybe the same thing has happened to you. If you've enjoyed this video, why don't you give it a like? That would really make my day. And if you really feel like it would really help this channel if you subscribe. I'm struggling, as of now, I'm really struggling with subscribers, and it would be really, really helpful if you did subscribe. So thank you very much if you have already. Once again, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.